You know, you kind of expect when you have kids, you expect that it'll be two people together, doing things together, living a happy life, whatever the case is. Sometimes that don't work out. I mean, you don't want to go on like you broadcasting your business out there for people to take it apart and judge you. You don't want somebody to feel like you picking on them or you trying to put their business out there. But what's up, you guys? It is your girl Trisha here, and I just wanted to stop by for a really quick video for today. I just had the thought as I finished my ebook, just going through it. I let different people read it to, you know, make sure it was good, make sure it was enough information in there, and it just started me to thinking. And I just want to talk about it real quick. And I know the ebook is not available as of yet, but it will be pretty soon. The purpose of the book is to just help you go back to identifying who you are outside of the kids, outside of being just a mom. And even though I wrote it, I went back and read it, and it sparked a lot of things in me. Just remembering those places in life that I was, and even some of them that I'm still in. And it's like, I need to go back to who I am. And for so long, it's like, it's hard to kind of get back to who you was based off the things that you have been through. Like, when I say we need to find our identity, and that's because a lot of times we want to be like super mom to our kids. We don't want to let them down. We don't want to disappoint them. And we just want to make sure that they know that we got them. And that caused me to start thinking about a lot of things from my past and a lot of things that led me to the point that I am now and today. I think for so long, even like on my channel, just showing up in social media, period, for so long, it's like I can't be myself. That's how I felt. Like I can't be myself because, you know, you too worried about the things that have led you to this point in your life, right? Like the people, all the situations and everything else. I mean, you don't want to go on like you broadcasting your business out there for people to take it apart and judge you. You don't want somebody to feel like you picking on them or you trying to put their business out there. But, you know, in all of that, it just really made me think like I really want to be a better person. I'm really trying to be like my best self. We all know clearly I'm here, I keep making videos. I want to help people like me. And the best way for me to help people like me is to really get down in the dirt with you guys and help you understand like I've been where you are. The only way that you can know that that's true is if I tell you where I was. So of course now I focus my content for moms, especially like single moms, because that's what I am. And for a long time, it was a big burden and a big struggle for me. Just being the one that had to always do everything. And for a long time, I didn't speak on a lot of things that I was truly going through because I don't want nobody to feel like I just didn't want the drama that was attached to it. But it's like I got a right to tell my story. I have a right to tell my side of it and how I feel. So of course you all know I am a single mom, and I've been a single mom since my little one is 9. I considered myself to be a single mother pretty much since I've had her. And like I said, this is not to shame anybody, this is just my story. There have been a lot of days and nights that I have cried and struggled and things like that to just try to figure out, how do I live my life? How do I give these kids a good life when everything is just pulling from me? You know, you can try to ask somebody to help you, you can beg somebody to help you, but you cannot control what anybody else does, and you just have to get it out the mud the best way that you can, the best way that you know how. I'm saying all of that to say all of those hard days made me who I am, right? The disappointment, the neglect, the all the expectations and everything that I had that had failed. It's like, yes, the situation was bad, but it also has made me who I am. It has made me a stronger person. Like deciding to really embrace the fact that I'm a single mom and I'm gonna do this by myself has built up so much more resilience in me. I am just a different type of person. I truly care about so many things. My eyes have been open to so much, and the situation has caused me to be hyper independent. Even like growing up as a child, you have expectations of people, and sometimes they don't fulfill those expectations, and it leaves you to feel like it's you, like you did something. Or so for a long time you constantly trying to figure out, okay, what did I do? How can I not do this again? And for me, like, it caused me to like shut down. I don't trust you. Like, I depended on you, you let me down. I thought that we were at this kind of level, and clearly we're not, so I got it, I can do it by myself. It caused me, they call it survival mode. So I've been acting in that mode for so long. It's like, that's just what it is. There's no other way. A couple months back, that it finally clicked to me, like, you trying to conceal what you went through, you trying to hide it, not necessarily even trying to hide it. I feel like I never truly dealt with the emotional part of the disconnection, not from the breakup or whatever the case. I was over with that before it was over, but just from, you know, you kind of expect when you have kids, you expect that it'll be two people together, doing things together, living a happy life, whatever the case is. Sometimes that don't work out. And that was my case. And things kind of turned out for me worse than what I expected them to. I hear like younger girls going through situations with their boyfriends or whatever the case, like sticking around, staying around because they don't know, they scared of what could happen. And it caused me to start giving advice to a lot of younger girls or younger moms, or mentoring to a lot of younger moms, just to let them know, like, I'm walking proof that you can be okay. Like, I'm walking proof that you can do it. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not by no means saying that it's easy. It's a challenge. Every day is a challenge, but you have to get it in your mind that it is something that you can do. It's not impossible. And you move with that. After mentoring all of these girls, and it's like they were just coming to me, like girls would just come to me, and it's like, you know, what do I do now? You like, they look at me like I'm this big, not a statue, I don't want to say statue, but they look at me as this big example of how things could be. So they come to me looking to figure out how can they get like me, in a sense. And it's like, I've been through it all, and I decided for so long to just block it out, act like it don't even exist, act like this is not a problem, because it's really not a problem. All things that happen in our life happens for a reason. Most of the time are lessons. Everything stemming from me having to take care of my kids alone has made me into the person that I am carrying into my future. Like, I wouldn't have known to be able to mentor these girls. I wouldn't be able to help these women and things like that if I hadn't gone through situations myself, like being alone, begging for support, even like moving to be closer, like doing everything that I could do to make the relationships better. And it just seemed like nothing will help, nothing will work. And I just had to get into my mind, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. And I've finally been at peace with that. And even like today, like talking to a young girl, a young mom, and just like, oh, he told me he don't want to deal, he don't want to, you know, he not gonna help me with my baby because I don't want to be with him. And I had to tell her that's fine. That's fine. You have to be content in who you are as a person and know that you will be okay. And that's what that's the point of everything I'm trying to say. Like, for me, for my own self, I'm telling my own self, stop dumbing down your story, stop watering it down, because you don't want to step on anybody else's grass, or you don't want anybody to feel like you pointing fingers at them or that you trying to hurt them or harm them. That's not the case at all. This is just my story. And I know that I need to share these side of my stories to help people further along. I do feel like there's a reason why these girls come to me. Even sometimes men come to me too. But I feel like there's a reason why people gravitate to me. And it dawned on me, like, why are you trying to protect everybody else when you keeping yourself down? Like, why are you doing that? And it's like, I'm not doing it anymore. I know that my story is one that somebody else needs to hear. I know that my story is something that somebody can benefit from. And just going through my ebook, I'm so happy about it, because that's like my heart on paper. Those are the things that I wish somebody would communicate to me. I wish somebody would have communicated to me, but nobody couldn't have communicated that stuff to me because I didn't open myself up to receive anything good. I want my books and my messages to land on ears of people who are ready to receive. Being a mom is hard. Being a single mom is like 10 times worse. But all in all, at the end of the day, you got it. Like, it's so important for us to still be who we are. And it's okay for us to still be who we are. It's okay for us to still have our own kind of identity. Go through what we go through, use the parts that we can use from it, and leave everything else to the side. Because, like I said, that whole little situation, even my current situation, has made me who I am. It's making me better as a person. It's giving me the content I need to help somebody else. So I appreciate the struggle, and I appreciate the hard times. And I just want to truly be able to help somebody. I want somebody to understand that I can relate to you. Everything that you've been through, I've been through. Like, it's so much stuff that I have been through. It kind of shocks me to know that, dang, you really been through all that. And I never talk about it. I never share it because it's like, I don't want everybody in my business, or, oh man, they gonna be mad at me if I say that. I'm at the point where I can't care. Like, the truth is gonna always be the truth, no matter who tell it. And whether we hide it or put it out there, it's still the truth. I'm not afraid of the truth. I'm not going to continue to live in a shadow because of what someone else may feel. This is my era of truth. Like, this is my era of healing. I've been through so much by myself. I've been through a lot of healing by myself, and I'm now comfortable and I feel confident in helping other people because I have done the work for myself. Of course, you're never gonna be finished doing work on you, but I have done the work. I'm ready to share my story, to bring people closer, to help people understand that you don't have to be depressed, you don't have to be stressed, you don't have to feel like this is end all be all. There's life after the darkness, and I just want to be able to share that with you. So I'll let you know when that ebook is available. Again, I don't know, a few of them I've just been randomly sending it to people, just who I want, who I feel like it can help, and maybe I'll continue to do that. I don't really necessarily know, but I feel like that piece of content is information that somebody can definitely use, so I'm gonna put it out there. But I just want to take the weight off of my own shoulders and really be as transparent as I want to be, and not worry about what somebody else may take from it, because there's so much good and benefit that can come from the information I have, so I can't worry about the downside. But anywho, that's all I really wanted to say to you guys tonight. So if you made it here, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.